Everybody, and welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. We're coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. You're in for a treat today. We'll be talking with Lisa from Eureka Springs, and she has a brand new festival, the Rockin Eureka, Rockin Eureka Festival. You guys are going to want to know about that. But first, a word from our sponsor. Right, you are in Eureka Springs, where you are free to be. Free to be. Isn't that a wonderful thing to know that you can come to Eureka Springs and be free? Well, we have a great festival coming up. Lisa is starting out. I believe this is the first inaugural year of the Rockin Eureka Festival. You guys are got to hear about this. I'm so excited. So let's bring Lisa onto the screen so she can fill us all in about it. Hi, Lisa.
Hi there.
How are you today?
Really good. Thanks.
I'm excited. I have to do a true confession to you because I don't think I mentioned this to you earlier, but I actually moved to Eureka Springs from Memphis, Tennessee.
Melody, you're holding out.
Yes, so I've been found out now. I'm very familiar with Elvis and all his special little things that he did. Quite the legacy, and he lives on.
He does.
Even though there are still people that think that he's not dead. What do you think?
Well, I think we're going to have an expert on that coming to the festival.
All right, sounds good. Well, most people are very familiar with Elvis. Even youngsters now that get on Spotify or iTunes or whatever, they all are still getting exposed to the wonderful music of Elvis Presley. And I'm very curious about this event because I think it's a celebration, it's a performance, it's all those things. So tell me a little bit about, impersonators, versus, entertainers. What's the difference here? What is that all about?
Yeah, I really appreciate you asking that question. We've all seen versions of impersonators, and they are fun and they have crazy wild outfits. The difference between them and tribute artists, our tribute artists spend years honing their craft. They are true artisans and studying Elvis to the nth degree, or whichever performer, of course, that they're paying tribute to. So they're pros. They go through a lot of training. They compete, travel the world. Yeah.
And I think I spotted a few of them out and about. You can kind of look and in a crowd. I mean, even some have come through the Eureka Springs. I'm looking across there. I'm like, he looks a lot like Elvis. And I'm like, impersonating and entertaining, I would think the entertainers, I mean, they almost have to embody it.
They do.
All the time, almost, because of, all of the particulars, the hair and the look, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's going to be exciting for everybody. I know you've got not just the entertainers coming in, but you've also got a lot of other activities and special guests. And, my goodness, how many people have you got participating in all this? I was looking at
lot.
This. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's first and foremost a music festival. And of course, this year we're paying homage to Elvis, obviously. And so, yeah, to round this festival out, we wanted to have, of course, we have a paid venue and event. And then we have a lot of free stuff in the park going on. So a lot of that is there. And then we have a luncheon with a Johnny Cash performer. So lots of cool, fun entertainers, something for everybody.
So we're looking at tribute artists, Ginger Aldine, Austin Irby, Riley Jenkins, the Infinity Band. Is that how you pronounce it?
Infinity E Band. They're
Infinity
professional.
E-Band.
They're one of the top in the world for backing up the tribute artists, Elvis tribute artists.
Okay. Bobby Allen and Roger Lee and Brian Pardon and the Lancaster Station Band. All these folks are going to be entertaining all weekend. Holy cow. And let's start off with this particular event because I had some questions about this guy. Starting out, he's going to start out on Friday, I believe, at the. Is it going to be at the auditorium?
No,
Is that
he's
what I'm
going
understanding?
No, Brian is kicking off the festival at the Basin Spring Park. He will be
Oh,
like the
okay.
first person to sing in the park since it's been completed. So it'll be
Got it.
exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Day after they open the park officially.
Yeah,
That was
nice.
sponsored in full by the CAPC. They've been amazing.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. That's Friday then, starting
Yeah.
out in Basin Spring Park. I love that. And also at the auditorium, then the spa guy. I have questions. I have lots of questions.
Hey, we'll see the spa guy.
The spa guy, a YouTube sensation. It says.
Yes.
Anything you going to tell about this guy, or is it going to be a surprise for everybody to come check
Well,
it out?
he was a surprise for me. I cannot tell you, as a true Elvis fan, spa guy, man, he knows his Elvis history. He is a spa guy. He's actually an expert on hot tubs, but he is a history buff, and especially on Elvis. He also owned the dojo that Elvis trained at. So he knows a few things, and I'm
Oh.
really excited for him to be joining us.
We'll get the insider scoop from him there.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody that does this is sort of an interesting dynamic. You people have full-time jobs, but yet they do this on the side, sort of as their hobby, and some of them have gotten quite good at it. It's always I love to see the diversity of people that are a part of the Elvis world, right?
Yeah.
And also, what I am most excited about, in particular, could not imagine how in the world you got Ginger here in Eureka Springs, but tell us about this and her involvement and how that's going to play out for everyone.
Yeah, I'm still beside myself with this. Ginger Alden was, of course, Elvis's fiance at the time of his death, and she was the unfortunate person that found him actually that fated morning. And how I found her. I'm a memorabilia collector, and one of the people I buy from had that connection, and the rest is history. She's going to be here, and I cannot believe it. This is a big deal.
It is a
Ginger
big
has
deal.
not spoken many places, and this has been, I think it's only one of 2 North America visits this year. So,
Yeah. What an incredible life she has lived.
oh my gosh.
And to have been that part of Elvis's history, and also a part of that time, all those years and all the experiences that were surrounded by his life and his death. For her to have been there and been privy to those stories, I'm sure that we're all going to want to know. We all have questions.
Nope.
And,
And you'll get a chance to ask them.
get a chance to ask. And so this is going to be Friday. This is going to be held at where's this going to be held?
The auditorium.
At the auditorium.
Yeah.
And so tickets or such, they're all where do people purchase tickets for this?
They can go on Eventbrite.
Okay.
For Rockin Eureka. There's Facebook is probably the best place to follow along. We've got a lot of information there. Of course, we have a website, rockineureka.com, with the ticket link there also.
Okay. Is it going to be like a Q&A with her, or people submitting questions in advance, or how is that going to be? How will we interact that night?
Yeah, you can ask questions. They have to be submitted in advance, and they can send those into our email. Of course, she's going to look through some of those. Ginger has not always had the nicest questions asked. We want to be careful of some of those. Sure. So, but absolutely. We encourage questions.
Okay. So people can get in touch with you to submit some questions to you guys. Okay, awesome. I love that. And some other activities on Saturday. The party keeps going.
It does.
Music bingo. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. No more calling out B4. It's we're going to play a little Elvis snippet and see if you can find it on your card.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll be testing the ages and the knowledges in the crowd for sure. Some of us, I guarantee you, I could probably do I grew up listening to Elvis.
And, you're a good girl.
Yes, I did. I was like, it's kind of one of those things where my generation was sort of like, and some others, a little older than me, the infinite question always has been asked, where were you
Oh,
when Elvis
yeah.
died? For me, I was swimming at the community pool, and it was really funny because, there were so many people, and we just all stopped
Mm.
swimming and just sat on the side of the pool thinking, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
a part of all of our coming of age
Yeah.
person that we all came of age to, listening to his music, and what a phenomenal person that he was. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So I have everybody has sort of a Elvis story. Have you noticed that over the years?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got a whole like, I was a brush with greatness. I met Elvis one time.
Oh gosh, I could only imagine. Yeah.
So everybody's got a story, hopefully. Especially if you lived in Memphis, everybody had a story.
Oh my gosh. And you'll be surprised how many people in Eureka Springs have that Memphis connection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
One person even has the actual originals of his first studio photo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd love to see that. That's
Hopefully we
awesome.
will.
Yeah. And then continuing on, the biggest question to get in the spirit of this
Yeah.
weekend, people, should we costume up? What should we do?
Yes, wear your Elvis garb, 1950s garb. If you want to do the big bouffant like Priscilla or beautiful like Ginger, maybe a rockabilly look, whatever you want to do. Of course, get those sideburns. I've had a couple of customers come in and say, yeah, my husband's growing out his sideburns, and that's
Oh,
a lot
that's
of fun.
fabulous.
We
That's
have a
cool.
big festival in the park too. We have vendors and things like that. So yeah, come on down and let's make it
All
happen.
right. So there'll be prizes for people
Mhm.
that are dressed.
Yep.
I'm guessing you're going to be one of the judges, obviously.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll have to look
Yeah.
and see who all happens to be there as a judge. I'm just so excited that you've done this, Lisa.
Aw.
Something brand new for
Yeah.
Eureka Springs, for all ages, really,
Mhm.
in particular. And thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Melody.
I guess, what is your Elvis story? I mean, you must have one. You must have been inspired by this. What inspired you on this?
Oh my goodness. So I'm just a super fan. The day he died, I think I was playing Barbies. I was that age. And it's still something that, if I sit and think about it too much, it still makes me cry. And I love Elvis for not just his music, but just the person he was, his story, his spirituality. Everything about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just has that charisma.
Yeah.
So,
He wasn't just wonderful on stage, he was
no,
wonderful in real life. And he did
yes.
so many good things for other people, a lot of things that people never really knew that he did. If you lived in Memphis, you heard about these stories, but it wasn't like it made the front page news back then. They were all kind of in behind the scenes things, favors for his friends and people who were down
Yeah.
on their luck, people who needed assistance. He was not shy about
Mm-mm.
being generous, a true legacy in so many ways, not only in his performances, but as a human being.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the reasons also that he was so well loved, that
Yeah.
he gave back.
Yeah, and most
He,
people don't know that. So thank you for bringing that up. They know
yeah.
about the cars and the jewelry, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't know behind the scenes, the humanitarian that he was, and it was big.
Yes. Yeah. What a wonderful thing to celebrate again. And
Absolutely.
I hope he'll be looking down and approving of everything. And hopefully we'll all enjoy all the festivities. And thank you for bringing Ginger to the table. We hope she'll never forget Eureka Springs either.
Well, she has an Arkansas connection. Elvis brought her to Arkansas, actually, to our grandfather's funeral. So,
Okay. All right.
and
Maybe
then,
she'll
we also
stay.
have Saturday night shows.
Oh yes, maybe she'll stay a while with us all and
You never
enjoy
know.
enjoy her own downtime here in Eureka
Yeah,
Springs.
he's a fan.
Yeah, Lisa, congratulations!
Thank
I know you've got
you.
a team of people helping you put this together. It's no small feat. I know it's a large event over the weekend and a lot of moving parts. And thank you for your energy and for your
Thank you.
dedication to try to bring something new to Eureka and something so unique.
Thank you.
Um, Congratulations and thank you. Do you think this will be an annual event going
I'm
forward?
hoping. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I just want to. Yeah, I'm hoping it's in the works. We're
Okay. All right.
pre-planning. But and also just that extra little plug. Don't forget Saturday's show. We've got 3 of the world's top Elvis tribute artists. Bill Cherry he's up there, grand champion.
Right.
So it's gonna be really great.
Right. Well, I can recall there was tell you one other story. When I lived in Memphis, the casinos who had just begun their big to do down in Tunica, Mississippi. I went to an Elvis entertainer night there, made photographs of it, and I was really blown away. I was expecting something, like you would see at a nursing home, performance, the Elvis going to the nursing home, that kind of thing. But this particular event was just so, the quality of the entertainers were just so impressive.
Yes.
If you squint your eyes just a little bit, it'd be like, oh my God, that's his voice. That's really him.
Well,
So
I've heard that Ginger. Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard that Ginger was taken aback when she first heard Bill Cherry and saw him live. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's close.
Well, this should be fun. This should be a lot of fun.
Oh, so, it's going to be. It's going to be a big
You guys make
party.
your plans. I'm going to put that graphic up there one more time for everybody to write this down on your calendars. This is May 16th through the 18th. 3 days of Rockin' Revelry. Tickets are, looks like we got your website, rockineureka.com. You're also on Facebook. And looks like some of the tickets are available on Eventbrite as well. So just everybody dive in and find out more.
One last plug. Sunday, make sure you come out also. We have a free gospel concert in the park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sponsored in part by CAPC. So
how wonderfully Elvis of you, a gospel brunch.
Of course. Gotta cover
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow, people are not going to leave. They're just saying, let's keep going. Let's keep
do it.
going. Let's keep going. All right. Thanks a lot, Lisa. We appreciate you. We celebrate you and all of your energy that you've put into this. And we can't wait to be rocking with you that weekend.
That's awesome. Thank you, Melody.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, guys. All right, Eureka Springs, we are known for all these unique parties and festivals. And my goodness, here is another one that's truly going to probably knock our socks off. I don't know. We'll probably shake a leg or two. Who knows? Elvis style, anyway. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to give a big shout out to all of our other sponsors who help make this a channel possible. We want to also thank our newest sponsor, which we don't have a graphic for quite yet, and that's Oracle and Sage. They just came on as a sponsor. We want to thank them. But here is a little thanks to all those who are helping make this possible.
Eureka Springs thrives because of the incredible support from our sponsors, who champion our vibrant community, local businesses, and creative spirit. These sponsors proudly support the Eureka Springs channel, your go-to source for live streams, interviews, and an all-inclusive calendar of events, helping tourists and locals alike stay connected to everything happening in our town. A huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, starting with Eureka Live, home to award-winning drag shows and the largest dance floor. Next, McGarrity's Restaurant and Saloon, celebrating its Irish roots with hearty dishes and a warm pub-style atmosphere. Then, Wanderoo Lodge and Gravel Bar, a perfect blend of lodging, delicious dining, and nightly live music. And let's not forget the Woods Cabins, an ideal retreat that combines a nature-inspired escape with the convenience of a downtown location. Enjoy modern interiors paired with rustic charm for a truly unique experience. Plus Sid's Super Sitters, your trusted partner for peace of mind, specializing in dependable dog and cat sitting services, as well as dog walking. Whether you're heading out for a weekend getaway or a long vacation, Sid's ensures your furry friends are cared for with love and professionalism. And Iris Hill Glamping, offering a serene escape where comfort meets the beauty of nature. Next up, iloveeurekasprings.com, your ultimate guide to everything amazing in Eureka Springs, from local businesses to hidden gems. Additionally, Travelers Inn, where warm hospitality meets affordability. With cozy, budget-friendly rooms, a welcoming atmosphere, and a private nature area just off the highway, it's the perfect place to rest and recharge. And Purdy Art Company, where creativity meets storytelling. Specializing in breathtaking wedding photography and videos, they capture your most cherished moments with an artistic flair that's uniquely yours. Your support keeps the good vibes alive here on the Eureka Springs channel. So check out these amazing businesses, and let them know you found them here on the Eureka Springs channel, where community and creativity come together.